Somebody about to show y'all, and you ain't even gotta guess who. You niggas was hating. I made a decision, I'm making arrangements. I feel like I'm dangerous. I realized that in my mama basement. Said fuck what they saying. I'm doing me and I'm about to embrace it. I fuck up the matrix. I'm going to get it and running the pace up. Yo.
What's going on, everybody? It's a real TC, and I'm back with another video. I know it's been a while. I unintentionally took a break from the YouTube and from the recording and everything, but I'm back. I'm happy to be back on the camera. I'm happy to be back talking and engaging with y'all and just making a video again. A lot's been going on, man. As of right now, I'm in Atlanta, Georgia, working out for a few days with my guy Corey Frazier over at OCE, and I'll drop some footage right here. So shout out to Corey and the whole OTE, team, organization. The whole thing they got going on. It's dope over here. It's my first time really spending time in Atlanta for real. I've been in and out with games during the season. My first time spending, some days in Atlanta and actually being here, moving around, having freedom, and just hooping, We had a really good runs today. It's dope out here, so I definitely will be out here, some more, more often throughout the rest of the summertime. So, Atlanta's been dope. But like I've said, man, there's been a lot going on. Where did I start? Okay, the rental property. The rental property we completed probably about a month ago. So the rental property is done. Our tenant is moving in about, what's today? Tenant will be in actually in about 3 or 4 days actually. So I'm super excited about that, and I'll go through all the details and stuff in a little bit. Kind of on that same note, but I was actually able to go out to Las Vegas. I was invited to Vegas, by the NBPA to attend this real estate investors event that they had going on, that they put together for NBA players. And it was hosted by Josh Childress. And those of y'all that have been NBA fans for a while, or just been around the game of basketball, know who Josh Childress is. Josh played in the NBA for a handful of seasons. I want to say about 10 years, 8 to 10 years, something like that. Then went overseas and played. And since Josh has been on the back end of his career and then, into retirement, he's become an extremely successful, real estate investor, businessman, and just a giant in the real estate world, especially when you're talking about, former athletes and black athletes kind of stepping into that space. So he is, huge in this game of real estate. And so I was blessed to be able to kind of go out there and learn a lot from not only him, but the rest of the guest speakers that were there and just the people that put together that event, and also the other guys that were involved in that event. It was a lot of fun. I learned a whole lot, and he actually inspired my next project that I'm in the works of working out and working through now. So when that becomes a little bit more concrete, I'll share that with y'all as well. But shout out to Josh Childress, shout out to the NBPA, for the opportunity and the chance to just kind of be around those kind of people. Just being around those people that just think that way and move a certain way, it's huge for me, So, again, shout out to them. I thank y'all, as I already did a bunch of times. So, the Tesla, some of y'all may have seen, but I did trade in the my old Tesla Model X for a new Tesla Model X, not a brand new, but it is new, newer rather. The Model X that I had before was 2018. It was beautiful, and as y'all have seen, both on YouTube and on my Instagram, for those of y'all that follow me on there as well, I had it wrapped in a satin goldish color, and then I got it wrapped in a satin black. I had it blacked out with the neon green, details on it. And it was awesome. But I was actually in the process of making a pros and cons video of my Tesla Model X. And the only two cons I had about my Tesla Model X were, one, my range. I had the 75D, and for those of y'all that know about Tesla batteries, that's the shortest range you can get. And that explains it for those of y'all that don't know about Tesla batteries as well. The 75D is the short range package. It goes 75, 90, and 100, I believe. I may be wrong, but I believe that's how it goes. And then you got the long range plus. And the second con on that list was the seats. Ever since I've been introduced to Teslas, I've always wanted those white Tesla seats. And so I was looking online for a while, actually, just trying to see what was going up for sale in my area. There were a lot of vehicles that came up, kind of over the span of me owning my last Tesla, which is for about a year. But a lot of stuff just didn't make sense for me. It was either way across the country where I had to ship it in, or the price wasn't right, or, I would have the white seats and the range and the color would be bad, or have a whole lot of miles on it, or it just wasn't right. And it wasn't big enough of a problem for me to force it. So my range even was fine, even when I was in Chicago. It really was only a problem when I was in St. Louis. And not even, when I say problem, it wasn't a huge problem. I would have still taken that 100 times out of 100 over a gas car. But, I still wanted the white interior and the long range model, just for the ease and not having to charge as much. And I can go on road trips. I like driving, so I like to go on road trips with my Tesla as well. But long story short, I ended up finding one, and it was a perfect, model with the exception of the exterior color. I didn't necessarily want the red. Not that I hate it. I don't hate it at all. It's a nice color, but I would have rather taken, just a regular black or white one. But that's not an issue. As y'all know, I will wrap the hell out of it eventually. That's the reason why y'all see a new Tesla. I didn't wrap it again. It's a different car. So a couple model years newer, white seats, long range plus, and I love it. So, and lastly, free agency. Free agency is a mother. For those of y'all that know, and for those of y'all that don't know, this will be my 4th year, in the NBA coming up, God willing. And these past 3 seasons and past 3 summers, I've never really been in a position to where like, okay, boom, I know exactly where I'm going next year. So this is not really new for me. And I thank God for that, because a lot of times, in free agency, and you see it a lot, especially, I see it a lot just because it's the world that I'm in. But, it can be a high pressure situation. It can be a situation where guys are stressed out and worried, and just unsure, about what's going on. And am I unsure? Absolutely. I don't know where the hell I'm going to live at. I don't know where I'm going to be. I don't know who I'm going to play for. But because I've been through this, 3-4 times already, it's another summer for me. So that's been great from that standpoint, because I can really just focus on my game, getting better, getting healthy, and just becoming the best player that I can be. And so that whoever gets me next, is going to get a better version of what I was, last season. So it's been an amazing summer for me. I've been able to travel. Been able to spend time with, the people I love, my family, my girlfriend, my friends. And I've had the summer that I wanted to have, coming into it. So that's been amazing for me. But let's get more into this house. Some before and after photos of the house. As you can see, it was really old. No work had really been done other than a new roof. So essentially we just went in and gutted everything. So we tore out and redid the whole kitchen, the bathrooms, the bedrooms, everything. We just started from scratch. New kitchen and cabinet layout, new appliances, all of that stuff. New hardwood flooring, fresh paint. The bathrooms are essentially brand new. New tubs, showers, faucets, sinks, all of that stuff. So yeah, it turned out really, 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 really good. And by the time we got done with it, I almost wanted to keep it for myself, just for a spot to stay at when I go home in the summertime. But that'll be another project that I just gave y'all a hint on for those of y'all that care. So, yeah, this house turned out amazing. It turned out great. Super happy with it. I know, you know, my tenant is super happy with it as well. I believe it was on the market for like 48 hours before it ended up getting rented out. So that's an amazing sign, obviously. But and it also is a reflection of, you know, the work that was done to the house and and also the market in the area. So shout out again to my people that you know, helped me with this project, that did work on it, and y'all are greatly appreciated. So that's all I got for real for y'all today. I tried to, this is like my second time making this video. I didn't want to make it too long, so I'm sorry if I'm kind of speeding through this, but it's honestly for y'all's sake, and I don't want to edit a 40-minute video. So as I always say, man, I appreciate those y'all who have been subscribed to the channel. I appreciate those y'all that watch the videos, those y'all that share, those y'all that comment, and all of that. I appreciate you guys more than you know. Continue to like, comment, and subscribe to the videos. I'm gonna try to be more consistent for y'all. This shit is not easy, because you know, real life shit happens too, and you gotta take care of that before YouTube. But I'm gonna try to be more consistent for y'all. But like I said, thank y'all for rocking with me. I appreciate you guys, and as I always say, keep your head up, stack your bread up, never get fed up. Real TC.
You ain't even gotta guess who. You niggas was hating. I made a decision, I'm making arrangements. I feel like I'm dangerous. I realized that in my mama basement. Said fuck what they saying. I'm doing me and I'm about